हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू न्यू क्लास एकेडमी। दोस्तों, आपके जीआईसी लेक्चरर में जॉन मिल्टन प्रिस्क्राइब है और जॉन मिल्टन से यहाँ पर हमने 150 बुलेट पॉइंट्स लिया है जो आपके एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है। दोस्तों, कम समय में ज़्यादा कंटेंट का रिवीजन, बार बार रिवीजन करिए। दोस्तों, एज ए मैं इसको ऑडियो की तरह बना रहा हूँ, आप इसका ऑडियो की तरह वीडियो को फास्ट करके ऑडियो की तरह कई बार सुन सुन करके इसका रिवाइज कर लेना। दोस्तों, सारे क्वेश्चन आपको यहीं से मिलेंगे, पूरी हमारी गारंटी है। दोस्तों, ये सारा कंटेंट आप पढ़ भी सकते हैं, आपको हमारी वेबसाइट theliterablogspot.com पर उपलब्ध है और वेबसाइट का लिंक वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिया गया है। जाइए, विजिट करिए, पढ़िए और इसको ऑडियो बुक की तरह सुनिए, देखिए भी। ये वीडियो आपकी बहुत काम की है। कम समय में दोस्तों, कम समय में बहुत ज़्यादा कंटेंट का बार बार रिवीजन करना ही आपके तैयारी को चार चांद लगा देगा। कम समय में ज़्यादा कंटेंट, बार बार रिवीजन करेंगे दोस्तों, तो क्वेश्चन आपको याद हो जाएगा। तो चलिए दोस्तों, शुरू करते हैं। तो प्रारंभ करने से हमारा रिक्वेस्ट है दोस्तों कि ये वीडियो बनाने में बहुत मेहनत लगता है और समय लगता है, तो बस उसका यही मेहनताना है कि आप हमारी वीडियो को लाइक करिएगा, एक प्यारा सा कमेंट करिएगा और चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन जरूर दबा लीजिएगा, जिससे दोस्तों हमें मोटिवेशन मिलेगा कि आपके लिए और अच्छा से अच्छा कंटेंट उपलब्ध करा सकूं। तो चलिए दोस्तों, शुरू करते हैं। ये देखिए, जॉन मिल्टन की इमेज है दोस्तों। ये जॉन मिल्टन है। पहला फर्स्ट पॉइंट, बर्थ डेट। जॉन मिल्टन was born on December 9, 1608. Second, birthplace. He was born at Breed Street, Cheapside, London. Third number, father's name. His father's name was also named John Milton, a successful scrivener, notary, legal scribe, and a musician. Fourth number, mother's name. His mother's name was Sarah Jeffrey. Fifth number, religious background. Milton was devout Puritan. Sixth number, schooling. He received his early education at St. Paul's School. Seventh number, university. He attended Christ College, Cambridge. Eighth number, nickname. At Cambridge, he was known as the Lady of Christ due to his fair complexion, oval face, and a long auburn hair. Nine number, bachelor's degree. He completed his BA in 1629. 10th number, master degree. He completed his MA in 1632. 11 number, academic standing. He ranked 4th out of 24 graduates in his BA class. 12 number, early influence. He considered Edmund Spenser his master and was deeply influenced by him. 13 number, language proficiency. He was highly proficient in Latin, writing many early works and letters in the language. 14 number, college friend. His close friend was Edward, whose death inspired the poem Lycidas. 15 number, another close friend, Charles Diodati, was another intimate friend from his school days. 16 number, death date. Milton died on November 8, 1674. 17 number, cause of death. He died due to complication from gout or kidney failure. 18 number, burial place. He was buried at St. Giles, Cripplegate, London. Marriage and family. Next point, marriage and family. 19 number, first wife. He married Mary Powell in 1642-43. 20 number, Mary Powell's age, she was 17 or 16 years old, while Milton was 35 at the time of marriage. 21. Separation. Mary Powell left him just 1 month after the wedding to return to her parents. 22. Reconciliation. She returned to Milton in 1645. 23rd. Children with Mary. They had three daughters, Anne, Mary, Deborah, and a son, John. 24. Son's death. His only son, John, died in infancy in 1652. 25. Death of first wife. Mary Powell died in 1652-53 due to childbirth complications. 26. Second wife. He married Catherine Woodcock in 1656. 27. Sonnet for Catherine. He wrote, "Methought I saw my late espoused saint in her memory." 28. Death of second wife. Catherine died in 1658, only 2 years after their marriage. 29. Third wife. He married Elizabeth Minsell in 1663. 30 number. Age difference. Elizabeth Minsell was about 30 years younger than Milton. 31. Inheritance. Milton left his property to Elizabeth Minsell, which led to a legal dispute with his daughters. Next, public service and blindness. 32. Political role. He served as the Latin Secretary of Foreign Tongues to Commonwealth under Oliver Cromwell starting in 1649. 33. Political affiliation. He was a staunch supporter of the Commonwealth and the Puritan cause. 34. Blindness. He became totally blind in 1652 at the age of 44. 35. Cause of blindness. Attributed to excessive strain on his eyes while writing Defensio pro Populo Anglicano, Defense of the English People, and glaucoma. 36. Arrest. Following the restoration of the monarchy in 1660, Milton was arrested and imprisoned for about 2 months. Next, major period of literary works. 37. Three periods. His literary career is often divided into three phases. Number 1, Horton period. Horton period started 1632 to 1638. Middle period 1640 to 1660, and the epic period 1660 to 1674. 38. The Horton period. named after his father's country home, where Milton spent 6 years in deep private study. 39. Middle period, dominated by prose and political pamphlets. 40. Final period, known as the period of high poetic genius, where he wrote his greatest epic while blind. K. Works early poems and masques. 41. First notable poem, On the Morning of Christ's Nativity, was written in 1629 when he was 21st. 42. Poem on Shakespeare. On Shakespeare, 1630 was his first published poem, appearing in the second folio of 1632. 43. Companion poems El Allegro and El Penseroso, 1631 to 1632, are known as the twin poems. 44. El Allegro means the happy man in Italian. It celebrates social life and mirth. 45. El Penseroso means the thoughtful, melancholy man. It celebrates a life of contemplation. 46. Arcades. Arcades is short entertainment or masque written around 1632. 47. Comus, a masque presented at Ludlow Castle in 1634. 48. Comus theme. It emphasizes the triumph of virtue and chastity over vice. 49. Comus title. Originally titled A Masque presented at Ludlow Castle. 50. Lycidas, a pastoral elegy written in 1637. 51. Lycidas' inspiration, written to commemorate the death by drowning of his college friend Edward King. 52. Lycidas' classification, considered one of the greatest pastoral elegies in the English language. 53. Last Horton poem. Lycidas is often cited as the final poem of his Horton period. Major prose works and pamphlets. 54. Areopagitica, published in 1644, it is a speech for the freedom of the press and against censorship. 55. Areopagitica, recipient address to the pamphlet uh, Parliament of England. 56. Of Education, published in 1644, outlining his view on a rigorous classical education. 57. The tenure of kings and magistrates, written in 1649 to justify the execution of King Charles I. 58. Iconoclasts, published in 1649 as a response to Econ Basilic, defending the Commonwealth. 59. Defensio pro populo Anglicano, written in Latin 1651 to defend the English people against the accusations of Salmasius. 60. Of Reformation, his first prose pamphlet 1641, attacking the episcopal system of the church. 61. Divorce Tract. Milton wrote four pamphlets advocating for divorce based on mutual incompatibility, 1643 to 1645. 62. Reason for divorce tract inspired by his own failed first marriage to Mary Powell. 63. Prose Defensio, a self-defense pamphlet written in 1655. Paradise Lost, Structure and Composition. 64. Classification. Paradise Lost is a grand epic written in blank verse. 65. Theme. Its primary goal is to justify the way of God to men. 66. Composition year. He began writing it around 1658 and finished in 1665. 67. First publication. Publication in 10 books in 1667. 68. Second publication. Published in 12 books in 1674. 69. Epic convention. Use classical conventions like in medias res, starting in the middle, invocations and epic similes. 70 number. Opening scene. Book first begins with Satan and his followers lying defeated in the burning lake of hell. 71. The hero debate. While Adam is the nominal hero, many critics like William Blake consider Satan the real hero of book first. 72. Source material primarily drawn from the book of Genesis in the Bible. 73. Secretary's help. Being blind, Milton dedicated the poem to his daughters and various amanuenses. 74. Payment. Milton famously sold the copyright for Paradise Lost for only £5, with potential for more based on sales. Characters and quotes in Paradise Lost. Characters and quotes in the Paradise Lost. 75. Satan's famous quote: better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. 76. Satan's resilience: what though the field be lost? All is not lost. 77. The mind its own power. The mind's power. The mind is its own place and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. 78. Satan's right hand. Beelzebub is Satan's chief lieutenant in hell. 79. Pandemonium, the capital of hell, designed by the architect Mulciber. 80 number. The Archangel Michael leads the heavenly army and shows Adam the future of mankind in the final books. 81. The Archangel Raphael, sent by God to warn Adam and Eve about Satan. 82. The Son of God, the figure who eventually defeats Satan and offers to sacrifice himself for man's sins. 83. Adam and Eve, the first human couple. The poem ends with their expulsion from the Garden of Eden. 84. Final lines. They hand in hand with wandering steps and slow through Eden took their solitary way. Paradise Regained and Samson Agonist. Next work, Paradise Regained and Samson Agonist. 85 number. Paradise Regained, published in 1671 in 4 books. 86. Inspiration for Regain. A friend, Thomas Elude, asked, thou hast said much of Paradise Lost, but what hast thou to say of Paradise Found? 87. Theme of Regain focuses on the temptation of Christ in the wilderness by Satan. 88. Milton's favorite. Milton reportedly preferred Paradise Regained over Paradise Lost. 89. Samson Agonistes, a closet drama, tragedy published in 1671 along with Paradise Regained. 90. Farm of Samson. It follows the Greek model of tragedy, observing the three unities time, place, action. 91. Samson's condition. Like Milton, the protagonist Samson is blind and a prisoner. 92. Samson's betrayer. His wife Delilah, who betrays his secret strength to the Philistines. 93. Famous line from Samson. Nothing is here for tears, nothing to wail. 94. Catharsis. The play ends with calm of mind, all passion is spent. Famous critical comments on Milton. 95. Wordsworth on Milton. Milton, thou shouldst be living at this hour. England hath need of thee. 96. Wordsworth description. Thy soul was like a star and dwelt apart. 97. John Dryden. This man cuts us all out and the ancients too. 98. William Blake. Milton was of devil's party without knowing it, referring to his powerful portrayal of Satan. 99. Samuel Johnson criticized Lycidas for its harsh numbers and disgusting pastoral form. 100 number. Matthew Arnold praised Milton for his grand style. 101. Tennyson called Milton the God-gifted organ voice of England. 102. Tennyson on Milton's verse described him as the mighty mouthed inventor of harmonies, sonnets, and other poetic facts. 103. Number of sonnets. Milton wrote 24 sonnets, 18 in English, 6 in Italian. 104. On his blindness, his most famous sonnet, also titled When I Consider How My Light Is Spent. 105. Sonnet theme. It reflects on his loss of sight and concludes that they also serve who only stand and wait. 106. On the late massacre in the pediment, a powerful sonnet protesting the slaughter of Protestants. 107. On the arriving at the age of 23, a sonnet reflecting on his lack of maturity and poetic achievement at 23. 108. Miltonic sonnet form. He often used the Petrarchan structure but avoided the volta break between the octave and sestet. Historical and literary context. 109. The age of Milton roughly corresponds to the year 1625 to 1660, covering the Caroline age and the Commonwealth. 110. The Puritan age. This era is also referred to as the Puritan age because of the dominance of Puritan values. 111. Closure of theatres. Theatres were closed in 1642 by the Puritans, ending the era of Renaissance drama. 112. The Caroline is named after King Charles I, Carolus in Latin. 113. Common name. Milton is often called belated Elizabethan because he carried the spirit of the Renaissance into a later age. 114. Civil War. The English Civil War 1642-1651 deeply influenced his political and religious writings. 115 Cavalier poets, contemporaries of Milton who supported the king: Robert Herrick, Richard Lovelace. 116 Roundhead, the name given the supporters of the Parliament Puritan during the Civil War. Exam specific odds and ends. 117 Grand Style, term coined by Matthew Arnold to describe Milton's lofty, complex, and elevated language. 118 Blank verse, Milton's use of unrhymed iambic pentameter in Paradise Lost set a new standard for English poetry. 119 Epic simile, also called Miltonic simile. Epic simile, also called Miltonic simile. These are extended, elaborate comparison. 120 Italian journey. Milton traveled to Italy in 1638 to 1639, where he met the famous scientist Galileo. Very important. 121 Galileo in Paradise Lost. Milton mentioned the Tuscan artist Galileo and his optic glass telescope in the epic. 122 Milton's style characterized by Latinate constructions, inversions, and archaic vocabulary. 123 Greatest master of blank verse. Milton is widely regarded as the greatest master of blank verse in non dramatic poetry. 124 Poet's poet. Like Spenser, Milton is often studied by the later poets for his technical mastery. 125 The Restoration. In 1600 CT, Charles II was restored to the throne, ending the Puritan rule and focusing Milton into hiding. 126 Diodati's death inspired Milton to write the Latin elegy Epitaphium Daemonis. 127 The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666, shortly before the publication of Paradise Lost. 128 The Great Plague occurred in 1665, forcing many to flee London. 129 Milton's legacy. He is ranked second only to Shakespeare in the English literature canon. 130 Exam अक्सर about the specific years of the major works: Comus, Lycidas, uh, Areopagitica. 131 Question frequently appear on his three marriages and the reasons for his blindness. 132 Critical quotes by Wordsworth and Dr. Johnson are highly important. 133 Knowing that Samson Agonist is a closet drama is a common requirement. 134 The definition of terms El Allegro and Penseroso is standard. 135 The date of the closing of the theatre 1642 is a recurring fact. 136 Milton's height, he was of middle stature. 137 Physique, he was described as active and skilled in sword swordplay. 138 Milton's amanuensis, he often dictated his later works to his daughters, though they reportedly disliked the task. 139 The last great Puritan. Milton is frequently given his title. 140 Paradise regained inspiration. Christ's victory over temptation in the desert. 141. Epic voice. The muse Milton invokes the paradise lost in the heavenly muse Urania. 142. Saturn's motivation, unconquerable will, and study of revenge. 143. Adam's fall, described as the fall of caused by fondly overcome with female charm. 144. Milton's prose style, often described as the left hand of his genius, while poetry was his right. 145. Areopagitica etymology, named after the Areopagus, a hill in Athens where a high court sat. 146. Mask definition, a form of festive quarterly entertainment that flourished in 16th and 17th century Europe. 170. 147. Lycidas ending, tomorrow to fresh shoots and pastures new. 148. Education tract goal, to lead a student to be able to perform all the offices, both private and public, of peace and war. 149. Milton's self-correction. In later life, he revised Paradise Lost from 10 to 12 books to better align with the Virgilian epic model. 150. Historical significance. Milton remains the prominent figure of the Puritan intriginum. तो दोस्तों ये था 150 बुलेट पॉइंट्स। दोस्तों इसको आप ऑडियो फॉर्म में, इस वीडियो को फास्ट करके ऑडियो फॉर्म में लीड लगा के आप कई बार रिवीजन कर लीजिएगा, सुन लीजिएगा, और हमारी वेबसाइट पर जा करके इसको आप पढ़ लीजिएगा, जिससे कि आपका ये तैयार हो जाए, जॉन मिल्टन अच्छी तरह से आपका तैयार हो जाए। हमने काफ़ी चीज़ें यहाँ पर रखने की कोशिश किया है जो आपके एग्ज़ाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बेहद ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है। दोस्तों आप किस टॉपिक पर आप वीडियो चाहते हैं वो कमेंट में बताएं, मैं उस पर वीडियो बनाने की कोशिश करूंगा और अपने वेबसाइट पर उसका कंटेंट भी देने की कोशिश करूंगा। मिलते हैं फिर किसी वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।